Hey guys, how you doing? Hi, how you doing? Um, this is Richard by Richard Ramirez from Art by Richard. You can head over to my website www.richard-ramirez.com to find out more about myself. And in this video, I wanted to give a small little mini teaching. I've set up a dinner table, and as you can see, the silverware's here. The tables, the plates are nice and clean, and the setting is set up, for everybody to sit down and eat. All right. When in what I want to talk about is when you go out to eat. When you go out to eat, particularly when I go out to eat, I go out with my friends or my family, whatever the case is, whoever I'm going with. I usually go with on an empty stomach, and I go with the expectation that when I leave the restaurant, I'm going to be filled. Not stuffed. I'm just going to be filled. I'm going to be satisfied. When you go to a restaurant, the process is usually the same. Everything's already set up. The hard work's already been done as far as preparing the table. The waiter welcomes you, seats you down, offers you something to drink, gives you the menu. You place your order in the menu according to what it is you like, or what it is you like, or what sounds interesting, or whatever the case is, however you make the decision. The waiter goes, place your order in, and in the kitchen they're prepping your meal. As they're prepping your meal, this right here, I want to pause this. Think about this. They're prepping your meal, your appetizer. They're prepping your appetizer. Your appetizer is being prepped in the kitchen. This can be said about the devotional. The devotional in a church has to be prepped. Has to be prepped. The atmosphere has to be prepped. So just like at a restaurant, when you go ahead and just before you eat your appetizer, they are prepping your appetizer. The same could be said about the devotional. Going back. The appetizer arrives, and the appetizer is one of the most important parts of, going out to eat, particularly for me, because it sets the tone for the rest of the time being spent at the restaurant. It tells me how good the food is. It tells me how well it was prepared, So the same can be said with the devotional. The devotional, when it comes to the members of the church in itself, receiving the devotional, being in unity, listening, that sets the tone for the rest of the service. Okay, so now I've just eaten my appetizer. I'm satisfied, I'm happy, I'm excited for what else is to come. That is what happens when it comes to the devotional. After devotional, you are satisfied. You're like, wow, man, that was a good devotional. I wonder what else, the Lord has planned for us tonight or in the afternoon. 3, now you're at the point where you're all together in fellowship, in unity, focused on God. Throughout the whole service, that's what is going on. Everyone is all on the same page, should be on the same page, focused on God. Focused on what Christ, focus on Christ, focus on what God has to speak to us, what God has to say to us. Okay. The waiter comes and gives us the main course. All right. The main course happens to be whatever it is that you ordered. I like, chicken parmesan, spaghetti meatballs. I have a big palate when it comes to tasting food. I'm not afraid to try anything at any restaurant. I just don't like mayonnaise. Don't feed me anything with mayonnaise. I do not like mayonnaise. But I am not afraid to go ahead and explore. So I'm sitting at the dinner table. I'm eating my food, and I put over to the side, olives. I don't like olives. I put them to the side, So as I'm putting them to the side, I'm eating everything that, tastes wonderful, that's great for me, everything that, makes me feel good. Like, wow, that's really good. And what I don't like, I just put it to the side. You know, what's not, you know, good to my taste bud, what I don't, you know, I don't feel good with, I just put it to the side. That's it. You know, the same could be said when it comes to the message, the sermon, the preaching part of the service. When a sermon is being delivered, when the preacher is preaching, you know, that's what we know as God speaking to us, delivering the message that He has for us. All right. Now, I've learned to take from the sermon, from the preaching, what is being spoken directly to me, and what is not speaking directly to me, I just put it on the side. Like I said, the same can be said about the sermon or the preaching. Just like at dinner, at the restaurant, I put my olives on the side because I don't like it. It doesn't suit my taste buds. It doesn't speak to me. It doesn't call my attention. The same could be said when it comes to a sermon or preaching. I only take what God is speaking to me about, and I leave what does not speak to me, what does not call my attention, what does not grasp my attention. The reason why I'm bringing this teaching up is because a lot of times we as Christians forget that not everything in the sermon part is for us. Just like at the restaurant, not everything is going to suit us, all right? You know, not everything is going to suit our taste buds, you know. But what does suit our taste buds, we need to take, cherish, because that is what God has prepared for us. You do not, generally speaking, when you go to a restaurant, you do not eat everything that's on the plate. You do not clear off the plate. I don't clear off the plate because, you know what, there are chances that I'm not going to like something, and I don't eat off the plate, you know, because it could be something that's not going to, you know, go well with my stomach. And I don't want to be overstuffed. I just want to be filled. It's the same thing when you go to church. You just want to be filled. You just want to be satisfied. Remember, like I said in the beginning, you go on an empty stomach with the expectation that you are going to be filled, that you are going to be satisfied. That's how you go to church. You go to church. You go to the house of God on an empty stomach with the expectation that you are going to be satisfied. You can head over to my website, www.richard-ramirez.com. You can learn more about me. I guarantee I will definitely be putting up some more videos like this, small little teaching moments. You know, I thank you for watching this video. Head over to my website, www.richard-ramirez.com, you know, for more information and to learn.